Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Okay, maybe I'll just press this and see if the handle... It's gonna be something with the fucking handle.
Press! Hold it. Does this mean that you already have the results back?
We have confirmed that the shape of the Babalese knife's blade matches the wound. Please don't confuse the efficiency of Interpol's forensics team with your own... damn...
Objection! I won't if you don't underestimate our police force. And so we're clear, I'd hardly say your logic is sound, which you will see in a bit when I think of the right thing to present.
Oh, wow, I'm so scared of that. If you can prove me wrong, please, by all means, go ahead.
That has been my intention all along. Now let us return to your testimony and I'll try to think of the right answer.
Then fucking do it. Just prove it. Butterfly handles murder weapon. Right? This is the second statement.
Okay. Hold it! You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes?
I was also on the search for the Yatagarasu. When I heard that girl's scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw that girl standing there motionless with a knife in her hands. But I already told you, I only came in here because I was also after the Yamagataru. The suspicious person I saw came into this room. But when I entered, it was pitch dark. I felt something by my foot on the floor, so I turned on the lights and then...
You found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet.
How many times do I have to tell you? We can't trust the words of a suspect.
The only thing you'll accept is evidence, is it?
That's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of a crime.
Good to know.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent?
I totally do, because there's one I find to be a bit interesting. I just gotta figure out which one it is. I think I need to carefully examine that piece of evidence again. Look at the knife.
Yeah, maybe there's some kind of
knife.
Probably some trick with the.
Look at the knife.
Let's see this Babalese knife. Let me look at the handles or the. Is there gonna be something with this?
So this is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade.
Wow, I've been a detective for 7 years already? I've seen a lot of weapons in my days, but knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear.
Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it.
Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir?
Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow.
Oh, that's interesting. Was that the point that we needed?
Yeah, because that means they switched the handle.
Oh, okay. So with the butt. Oh, yeah. So this, I think that's this then.
Objection!
Yeah, okay.
Tisku. So the murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth?
What are you getting at?
I'd like for you to take a look at this.
Don't you point at me?
There is blood on the blade. And yet, there's not a speck of blood on the handle.
That's what he always says.
This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon.
It wasn't the real murder weapon?
This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go?
This sounds fun.
Knife fight?
So,
here, watch.
Take this knife apart.
I'll the first turn. I'll take the first stab.
Whoa.
As you can see, the Babalese knife has now been disassembled into 2 parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body.
Ew.
And proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife. This should clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay.
Sorry, I just had a bug in my throat. Your argument isn't airtight yet.
How so?
It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles for funsies.
Hold it! Don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing?
I don't know, fun. I don't care to know how a criminal thinks. The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself. That's not a very good attitude to have if you're getting into law enforcement.
So if I'm a killer, what I like to do is after I kill someone, I switch the handle and I scream at the top of my lungs so everyone comes running to where I am.
Sound plan. Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may seem.
Objection! The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Kochin's killer.
Okay. What are we looking at? What is that mark on there? On here?
It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means.
No, not really. Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar.
And so they do,
They're
yes.
thirsty little bitches.
However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower? The answer is clearly not a chance. Now, to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this guide.
Yeah, I guess the guide has the info.
Take
on
that!
You can't be serious.
It appears that you've made the connection. The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol. That's right, the Kingdom of Alabast. In other words, this blade is from one of Alabast's ornamental knives. This part of the knife, it's like a fucking, like a punching bag.
If anybody did that in real life under any circumstance, like everybody would be like, what the fuck happened to her?
This part of the knife handle has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babalese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle.
I could do it.
Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Sheena?
After the fire had broken out.
That's right. Kay entered the Babalese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire, which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer. Ghost punch.
Woohoo! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory! Huh? Hey, why is everyone so quiet?
Just can't think of anything to say.
I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name, but what worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection! What is the meaning of this? Why am I so left out of this conversation? An Alabastian knife here in Babal?
Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal?
That's not where it goes.
It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over.
You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a real great thief operates.
Okay.
Cardio. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth. For proving me innocent, I mean. I really did kill that guy, but you did a good job. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did.
Not really, but...
Haha. Come on, you don't have to be shy about it.
No, really, I was not sure at all.
Hold it. Your argument is still not airtight.
Would you care to elaborate?
Yeah, more of this shit. I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu. That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yabagarasu. I'm not like the fake one that goes around setting fires, okay? Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire.
Objection! Preposterous! On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing?
The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu, that in itself is a most elegant proof. Miss Sheena? Yes? I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. I am the great thief Yabagarasu. and I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can. It's not good to be stubborn. I hope you understand that. Thanks a lot for the concern, Miss Sheena. Let me share something with you, too, as a token of my appreciation. A punch in the stomach. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay? Well, I guess we better get going. Going? To where? To the Kingdom of Alabast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right? I suppose not. We won't get anywhere simply by standing here sinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from, we'll have to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. It's so far away, so... Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt.
Understood.
You can carry my things. Carry my whip, carry my little purse, carry...
What else?
I don't have many things, actually.
Okay. Well, I can
just got a little
I can do
wallet.
that. That's very simple.
Actually, I don't want you to have my wallet. Give that back.
Okay, here you go.
Actually, give me the whip too.
Okay, so you want me to just carry the bag?
Don't care. Just
Okay, then
I'm sure you can do it.
made a whole deal. Why him?
He's good at carrying things.
He is.
It's like a donkey. What the hell? Oh, hey, dude. Count off. One. Shifu, 99 callouts, so all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir. We're silly.
God damn, you guys are dumb. Hey, you. Yeah, you, the second number 1 from my right.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here, a birthday present
Oh
for you.
boy. What? Huh? Shifu, I didn't know that you knew all of our birthdays.
No, I was just really lucky.
What kind of heart do you have, Shifu?
What kind of heart? A human heart.
Oh, what kind of
what
heart
kind
do
of
you
eyes
have?
do you have to read the line?
Shifu, you are more of a man than we'll ever be, sir. I'm more of a dog than a man. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday.
Shit.
This is awkward.
Lang Zi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder.
What?
That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Tell him I said hi, and happy birthday, won't you?
What? Yes, sir. What is he talking about? Shifu, I can't believe you remembered that much about each of us. Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying.
I should probably leave them to their alone time.
All right, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your posts.
We sure are silly.
We sure are. Dismissed.
Sir! Just running all over the place, knocking shit over.
Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Sheena, and she's already filled me in. It sounds like you're out to get in my way again.
I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy.
And what if I say no?
Objection! Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I have received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights.
Sorry, sis, but it's not that simple. Alabas has the strictest immigration regulations in the world, or didn't you know? Even among my elite men, about only half of them were admitted into the country.
Why wasn't I allowed in?
Besides, because you kept shouting,
I like to kill with a gun. Because I like to kill with a gun. I'm honest. I'm the
appreciate
honest
your honesty, but don't kill with a gun. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup, if you get what I mean.
How dare you make such assumptions?
Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of Alabast, Ms. Von Karma. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabast are a bit of a mess right now.
What do you mean by a bit of a mess?
No one told you? we had an incident in Alabasta as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor.
Look, Woofy, just let us in already. Please.
Hold
What? Whoa. Is there a problem here, Agent Lang? Oh, shit.
Not really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in.
Maybe we'll get to know this whole hermit-looking
Old little man.
This old little man.